ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Yellow Jackets offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Try and muscle for the first down. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Texas Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Going after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on him.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Well, hand it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Terry. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Showed off the stiff arm. Picked up a pretty good game. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jones. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. The sure hands. It's Terry. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Burns. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks free with room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Texas. The big defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Took it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see any. Going to bring up 2nd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he released it. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Long marks are in the red zone now. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick grab. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny. Down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Turner looking to make a play here. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house goal. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Caught behind the line, it's Jones. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Terry. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. Boom. He dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. QB decides to keep it here. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking offense.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback keeps the football. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The shotgun handoff here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes the catch. It's Clark. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46. Again, he makes it 2nd and medium.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big...
The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule to catch a big gainer. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Will not be brought down. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Yellow Jackets line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT is good, so they lead the shootout now 35-31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Can this offense answer their opponent's score? Suddenly they're behind. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through the defender. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Not much on that play, brought down short. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The short completion of the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Excellent catch and run by the senior. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Good was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 40-yard loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Nice grab. It's Jones. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. The sure hands. It's Montgomery. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner out, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First and goal, handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that previous play. short connection to the tight end here. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Give it to the back again. Only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
To go for it doesn't pan out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hot over the middle. It's Jones. Breaks free in the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. With the catch, it's Clark. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's victory formation.